Oh, this is the real Big Boss Calvin 83. My handle is the same on TikTok as well as YouTube. And also subscribe to my new channel, Big Boss Calvin Reactions. Links will be in the pinned comments and description box. So I made this video, all that controversy with this black modern post-war Hoffa. That was dealing with that was on it was a skit with this East Indian dude or Pakistani guy. I think he's more Pakistani. And how she was showing off and imitating her favorite content creator, Sprinkle, Dusty, Ho. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Caught myself. But it starts with B, and the last 3 letters, you figure it out. And to me, and there was another skit of a black female eating all these oysters and all, and I'm just looking at the fuckery. And why is it that we do these skits in toxic relationships, abusive relationships, DV? Why is that? Why are y'all doing these skits? It's beyond me. Or there's just a bunch of fucking cooning and buffooning, which is beyond me. We got real stuff to worry about. It's like y'all that desperate to make money online. Y'all that desperate to get that social media money that you will sell your soul. Now, I was going through a lot, but to me, when I was looking at how people were just acting a fool, and to me, I speak on the psychology, the sociology, and the social engineering. And the social engineering has really fucked us up across everybody but black folk. FBA black folk specifically. The way we disrespect each other, it's just unreal. And then, you got these, and I know she's, stereotypically, chubby. I mean, I don't have a problem with her being tall. People going in on the lady, for being tall. I like tall my Amazons. Shout out to my beautiful Amazons. But them hands and feet look rough. But I'm going to just leave it at that. I did my commentary of those videos on the fiasco. And to me, nothing has changed. Y'all still doing the same dumb stuff. And you got to stop with the New Year's resolutions and start looking for solutions, but you have to have the discussion, but that's not going to happen because everybody wants to be right and use the sign language. So this is a problem. I'm just sick of the fake gender war, and I'm sorry, a lot of you women have on your end gotten away because they allow y'all to do their useful idiots to, especially when it comes to the Democratic Party. But anyway, I want to play the videos, and you're going to watch my commentary to the end. This is the real, what up, y'all? This is the real Big Boss Calvin 83. So I'm definitely going to speak on this BS of these delusional FBA modern BW Hoffas. Because this is the all-time embarrassment. I thought black women cared about their image. I just uploaded a video on my TikTok, and it's a voiceover. She got a bonnet on, big Sherry, bum, belly hanging out. It's just it's for her to be this young, and I think she can crush me with her size, you know what I'm saying? She's short, but I'm 6 feet, and she like 5 feet 5'2". But we got to talk about these modern heifers. We're going to talk about these beaches. Okay, this is why I talk about misandry, anti-black misandry. This is why I speak on these issues, because obviously none of you so-called good women want to do that, and the ones who actually do, shout out to y'all, who those who do, who go against the grain, who stand strong, dealing with them hoffers. You know, the sisterhood that don't give a damn about women. They just give a damn about a certain type of female, and it's unacceptable. It is just unacceptable. And the fact of the matter is, I got my channel on my YouTube restricted because y'all just, I'm a small YouTuber. So because you cannot handle the facts and the truth. And I'm showing real life stuff. Because people say, oh, these videos and, the algorithm. Nobody told BW to upload these ratchet videos of themselves, degrading themselves and disrespecting themselves and disrespecting other people and hitting and putting their hands on men that they don't know for no reason, and violating and SAing children and even raping children, especially boys, turning out their daughter, turning out their niece, female cousin, with their perversion, bringing creeps, other creepy females, bringing weirdo dudes. Y'all doing this, okay? But anyway, I'm going to play this. This is going to be a play-by-play. We're going to talk about the first heifer, Hood Rot.
A few weeks ago, out with my friends, this nigga been texting me for weeks, talking to himself. Why I didn't block him, bitch, I don't know. But today I was bored and I had time, so he texted me.
I'm going to stop right there. The reason why she didn't block him, she should have. Wasting people's time. Because she wanted a free meal, and she's going to find out the hard way that the guy, shout out to you, don't, this is why you don't do no dinner dates. This thing, the way she talks, the way she, I don't like to make fun of people who got speech issues, because I understand the history of slavery and how we've been colonized and how we've been stripped of our language. That's why I don't make fun of black folks who can't speak a certain way, talk with a lisp, or can't pronounce words, because this is not our language, English. This is not our native language. And meanwhile, black folks will tolerate Mexicans who can't speak English, broken English, Asians, East Indians, and they never make fun of them who can't pronounce a goddamn or can't even read. But they'll make fun of other black folks because we don't speak the white man and his mama's language properly, which is not our language. That tells me you're a shuck and jive and Negro bed buck. You're a coon. In so many words. But I digress. You see this here? Oyster Tuesday, $15 a dozen.
Like, can we meet for drinks? And I'm like, yeah, meet me here. They got the best fucking oysters in Atlanta, like, hands down. So I'm like, yeah.
Well, why didn't you pay for your own? Why didn't you just have the intention to pay your? Why did you have to take them? If you wanted to go for the oysters, you should just took your own self, Uber your way to there, or drive yourself, and just pay for your own meal. Why are you trying to get a free meal, knowing damn well you got some dude on the side that you got on speed dial anytime you get horny? If that Rose toy ain't working, you are selfish. And she light skinned too. Oh, she raggedy. The entitlement with these, because women put these women on the pedestal. I don't put none of you heifers. I don't care what shade you are, what race you are, what nationality. You can get the smoke. You can get that brick. You can get that rock. You can get this roast and toast, batter, deep fry, grill, saute, bake, baby. I ain't playing with you heifers.
I can get some content. Come on.
Yeah, be so dramatic. God damn. Come on, chick. You showing off with the camera.
Y'all, when the fourth one came out, he was looking at me crazy. I didn't give a fuck. I'm like, baby, you.
Of course, she doesn't usually eat like that. No, she just greedy as hell. You think you think we're stupid? We know what you're trying to do. You wouldn't normally do that if she was out with her girls, right? You think she would pull that bullshit?
Invited me out. I'm gonna eat, and I was coming anyway. But
no, you invited your own self. Stop the cap. He probably had a different idea, and you recommended, and then you're gonna try to call and invite. Guys, be careful with that. That's why I don't do no dinner dates, no lunch date. If we can't, okay, you can say it's too early to meet somebody at their spot. Let me tell you something, man. If a woman trusts you, she's gonna drop you to the address. Drop your location. I'm speaking from experience. Since I'm not gonna show you. I have no, because I can prove it to y'all, and y'all still gonna find a way to say, oh, he paid for it. And these are the same heifers that are paying for dudes who are sleeping on her couch. Fuck out of here. You dudes talking about I paid for, dude, y'all be paying. I ain't paid like that. I'll get a return on investment if I paid. Oh, he paid for it. You dudes be paying for these hoes that you don't know. I don't do that. And if it is, it's gonna be an exchange, and I probably might double my money. If you understand the art of lonely fans, loyal fans. But y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know how to monetize yourselves. She would not pull the shit. If she was with her girls, I don't think, if she had a dad, I don't think she would do that to her daddy. This is a lack of respect for men. This is the entitlement, and that happens to entitled to a goddamn slop.
I ain't gonna lie. No, I wouldn't have did all that, but I did do all that. It was so good. I was not expecting it to be that good.
She's showing off in front of the camera.
It was just so good. Like, I had to. It was so good. So after that, I'm like, baby, what's next? What I'm about to eat? These potatoes, they were so good. And the crab cakes. Everything was so good. 10, baby. Why the fuck this bitch ass nigga say he going to the bathroom and never come back? The fuck? I'm like, hold the fuck on. It's been like 10, 20, 30 minutes, bitch. What the fuck this nigga at? Had to end up grabbing a tab, bitch. Nigga left me with his...
You should pay for that tab. He didn't order all that. You order all that. You need to pay your own tab. You strong and independent, right? You said you got your own money. You say you're a boss bitch. You a boss chick. You a boss cunt. You a boss cunt. When you ask me, you need to pay for your own tab. How disrespectful can you fucking be? Trying to get over on a man. That's the problem. Your mother and your grandmother failed you in teaching you how to be a lady. And if you did have your daddy in your life, or even your granddaddy, your uncle, they failed you too. That's not how you conduct yourself as a woman. Doing that, you expect a man. Sprinkle is she been watching too much of Sprinkle. With them ugly ass, that ugly ass extra average broad Sprinkle, share a 7. She been watching content of Sprinkle, and the rest of these failures. I would say Cynthia G, but Cynthia G doesn't make content telling women. Cynthia G talks about some other shit. I talk about really advocating and rejoices when black men get unalive, advocating violence towards black men, making false allegations. Even though she got knocked up by a black man who would be considered based off of stereotype as a Pookie and Ray Ray. Even though he doesn't conduct himself that way, but he would be perceived as a Pookie and Ray Ray. But yes, she can talk about but she can trash black men. But she got knocked up by a black man who didn't want to have nothing to do with her, and he made her move to Charlotte. She's from Cynthia G's from Seattle, but he made, no disrespect to Robert Perkins, made her move out to Charlotte, North Carolina, where he's at. Okay? And yes, you want to trash black men, but you got knocked up by a black man and still had his child, his daughter. But back to Sprinkle, and heifers like her. See, you need to call out Sprinkle, and I might do it. I might take this video, and make a shorter version for TikTok. You need to call out Shara 7. You need to tell her that her advice, and you probably had a consultation with her. Her advice failed you, and you want your money back, and she needs to take care of that, reimburse you for a failed relationship and failed dates like this.
Little one fucking drink. Yeah, bitch. I'm so glad bitch keep me some money, cause what? That was crazy to me. And I said, bitch, you run out on the tab. He talking about, I'm offering you to drink. The fuck are you talking about, bitch?
Good job, brother, but no dinner dates. Stop doing that.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay.
He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car.
Shoot. The nerve of this heifer. Why does he have to get the door for you anyway? You got 2 arms, you got 2 hands, 2 legs, and a pair of feet that are probably dry, busted, and crusty. I could be wrong about that, but she's a follower of Sprinkle. You can tell by her mannerisms that she watches this bullshit content, Sprinkle.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay.
He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes. Would you want me to? You're recording?
Completely disrespectful. I guess she fought if she got with a non-black man. Now, he looks either Pakistani or East Indian, maybe Arab, but see, I kind of can tell. In the way I can kind of tell, I don't think he's Arab. I think he looks more Pakistani than East Indian. It's hard for me to explain. It's just, I think because there's a different, even though he's, obviously American, probably American born and raised. It's just something about him, it's just because I've talked to Pakistanis and, when I, been out in New Jersey. So it's like, when I lived out in New Jersey, when I was growing up as a teen, you had a different a lot of East Indians and you had your share of Pakistanis, and you had Arabs in certain areas, Middle Easterns in certain areas, in New Jersey and New York. You know what I'm saying? So I guess she fought this non-black man. I don't know why she think dealing with an East Indian dude. Why would you expect anything of? I mean, let's just be real. Too, these people, not all, but I gotta be honest. From me, doing the DoorDash and the Uber Eats. They don't tip. They really don't tip. You heifers don't tip. You heifers do not tip. You heifers certainly don't. Y'all heifers, y'all talking about, I ain't dating no bus driver. I ain't dating no man who drives Uber, even though he making six figures or over. I'm not dealing with no DoorDasher or professional DoorDasher. I'm not dealing with no Grubhub driver, even though he's making a killing. I ain't dealing with no truck driver. Basically, essential workers. I'm not dealing with no construction worker. You just want this white collar dude. Don't you know the backbone of all societies stem from blue collar workers? How would you? It's like these women. Some of these women are nurses. Some of these women are basically RNs. You know what I'm saying? Some of these women are with their nasty ass teachers, school teachers. You know, a lot of these women are they do office work and doing a lot of secretary work. And the delusion is real. But these women think that their shit don't stink like her. Let me just. I don't want to just ramble. Let me just play this.
Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the cheesecake.
What the fuck is wrong with the Cheesecake Factory? Oh, I forgot, because black people go see. This is a sign of cooning. Because black people frequent these restaurants, the Cheesecake Factory, TGI Fridays, Golden Corral, ordering Pizza Hut, Domino's, McDonald's. Let me just stick with the chain restaurants. I don't want to speak on fast food restaurants. Let me stick with the chain. So, because black people more so now, more than ever, black people go to Applebee's as regulars, TGI Fridays, Golden Corral, Texas Roadhouse, Cheesecake Factory, Dave and Buster's. I think that's mostly Caucasian folks. But if black people start going there more, so now some black people think, because so basically she's operating as a form of white supremacy. Let me explain this. So because black people are populated and are more so patrons, you're saying the quality is not good and the service is bad. See, nobody's really talking about the way I'm speaking it. Shout out to Uncle Z, on TikTok. So basically, because black people occupy or more frequent patrons, you don't want to be around your people, so you are a self-hating coon. So if you want to talk about chain restaurants, chain fast food restaurants, but I'm going to stick with chain restaurants. So why would you think the service is bad, man? Why would you think the Cheesecake Factories are low tier? You are self-hating bougie ass coon like Sprinkle. You see, you've been getting the wrong information all your life. You've been listening to Derek Jackson, and you saw he's full of shit. So let me get this straight. So any chain restaurant where black people frequent is bad. So let's just say, so you're saying if you see a black, I guess you want to stereotype yourself. I told you that black sisterhood, sister girl, black girl magic, all that shit is trash. Oh, they don't believe in that. Because look how she's being disrespectful to her own community, her own sisters, black sisters. We already know she don't like black men, but you know what I'm saying. So if the customer service is bad, who's more so working in customer service? Black women, right? More so than black men. Black men probably is more so hands-on and all that stuff, right? More tech savvy. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what people say. We're usually doing the labor, heavy labor. These women are not. That's just a fact. So if it's bad, why is it? Because black women got a stink attitude like you. So I guess because black women got a trashy ass, fucked up, jacked up attitude, that's why these establishments are terrible. See, if I say that, I get canceled. I'm bashing black women, but she just bashed the Cheesecake Factory because it's mostly black people that go there now. So you saying black people can't go into high-end restaurants? The Cheesecake Factory is a high-end restaurant. If and when you ask me, I've been to the Cheesecake Factory. I kicked it with a lady I was cool with, the Cheesecake Factory. We love ourselves cheesecake. I love cheesecake. All different types of cheesecake. So how dare you be an ignorant ass cunt running your fucking mouth, don't know what the fuck you talking about. You need to be you and Sprinkle. You need to get hit without brick for being so fucking dumb.
Cake Factory, y'all. What's the problem with that? This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
I should have took your dumb ass to the zoo. You look like a woman of the night. You probably have an OnlyFans. The way you look, we can just go to some low tier joint, drink a beer, smoke that weed, and I clap your cheeks in the car. We don't know. That means, so basically, I don't have to go to your house. You don't have to go to my spot. Why would I go to the hotel? You're not even a Motel chick, a Motel 6 type of chick. No, it's called I go somewhere, get that sloppy top, I suck on them sucking on them tatas, them titties, and me smooch and kiss. We probably have sex in the car. And I just drop you off somewhere. I mean, now, mind you, but I don't think her feet are that cute. I probably but I probably, if they're decent, I probably enjoy her feet, what I'm saying. I probably just, massage them, suck on them, nibble on them, suck on her feet, get a foot job, and then kick it to the curb. You look at all that. Look at that. Like, why are you you look like a vixen. You look like a cheap vixen. You know what I'm saying? You look like a chick that you could just drink some beer. She drinks a beer out of a can, and you just get busy and don't talk to her no more.
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them. Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it. Yeah. Come on, get up, going in the car. Yeah.
She's trying to show off, and she's showing off to her TikTok followers.
So yes, let's talk about it.
So you expect
a man to go.
And she got fake lashes too. 40 years old. I already know the guy. She don't go nowhere. Probably because she's probably used to dealing with bums. And the guys who do go above and beyond for her, she treats them like shit, like she's doing right now.
Go all out on the first date. Is that right? I mean, you're supposed to.
Nobody's supposed to do shit like that. What are you supposed to? If that's the case, she can't tell you. She got all types of stipulations and all kind of fucked up conditions, but you can't have that on her. You're supposed to just go all out. You the delusional cunt.
When you take out a beautiful woman, and
your C minus, your extra average C minus at best. You're a C minus, basically a C minus, but basically the double bottom, extra average at best. And the more you open your mouth, you are below extra average at best.
And you're courting her. Because I get...
Courting. Oh, no.
Courting her. Because I get courted. So you're courting her, right?
Why would I court you? Why would any man court you? You 40 years old. Them days are over. If you was a 20-year-old, if you were 19 to 20 to 23 years old, 24, I get it. Mid-20s, even mid-20s, I would get it. But 27, you really, it's like, really, ma'am? But you're in basically your early 20s, 20 to 25, yes, I would get that. But you're 40 years old and you got a bunch. Looking at you, you got some crazy kids somewhere in them projects out and look like it's out in Houston, H Town. Look at her. She's using these talking points of sprinkle. And you need to add sprinkle to get your money back. And reimburse you.
You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her.
Take care of what? And you talk about covering, ma'am. You're supposed to cover yourself. You're supposed to take care of yourself and make sure you're covered. And not covering, that means you gotta be fit, firm, and cooperative. And it has to be reciprocated. How you gonna cover that man who's covering you? Where's the real conversation in that?
For her, you're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well. Right?
But you see, it's all about you. What are you doing? Are you treating him well? Because it's a two-way street, not a one-way street. The entitlement is unreal, people.
Yeah, and I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself to keep you safe, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and
that's why you don't do no dinner dates with these modern heifers. No.
And just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with.
Understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
Ma'am, at this point, you at 2 o'clock in the morning, all you good for is to go to that McDonald's drive-through at 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, you're not all that. You're not that. Okay, you're not that. Come on now. I wouldn't even take. You wouldn't even qualify. I mean, to me, you're not even a Taco Bell chick. At the nighttime drive-through, because that's the most cheapest, nastiest food is Taco Bell. You're not even that chick. You're not. You're not even close to being a Motel 6 heifer. No, I drive. We go to some private place, and you just give me what I need. Give me that quick nut, and I kick you out.
There's nothing.
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for dinner. I can tell it's not gonna be there.
And you wonder why some of these heifers find themselves in a toxic situation where they get unalived.
And maybe we're not right for each other.
Duh.
So, respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Oh, yes, he did.
So, you just want to call it a night? I mean, isn't there some kind of compromise or something?
Oh,
Ladies can't get...
and she's still streaming. Oh my God, Sprinkle, Sprinkle, you need to call Sprinkle, Sprinkle. She need to reimburse you, girl. Sprinkle, Sprinkle fucked you over. I keep telling you, heifers, these panderers like Derek Jackson, R.C. Blakes, these simps, these bitches, these anti-black misandrist heifers, these anti-black male misandrists, but these hyena females who ain't got no man, or they got some trash washed up dude, washed up simp, and they're just existing. They're in a bad place. Why would you listen to Sprinkle Sprinkle? And she's scamming you for money. If she was with this man, this husband, so-called husband, why would she be on social media making money? That because if this dude was really, if he had it like that and he was really taking care of, she wouldn't be on social media putting her business out there. I'm just giving you these are facts, people.
Can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all. If I don't feel respected, I am not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well, you are serious. You really leaving?
Yeah. You didn't want this place anyway, right?
I understand that I was late. I understand that.
Oh,
I
God.
understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative.
You now all of a sudden because you messed up the plans. You sabotaged. It just took an hour to get ready. This man came on time, came a little early, and she just was impatient. Let me take that. He came on time, and she just purposely took her time, took an hour later, so he lost the reservation of this nice restaurant. He lost the reservation. He actually had other plans, and she fucked it up. So she thought by stepping outside the community that she was going to have better success. Ma'am, you are divested and you failed too. That's why you need to stop listening to these content creators like Nyla Vibes. I don't know why y'all listen to her. Cynthia G. They're not about what they talk about. Sprinkle, Sprinkle. They're not about who they talk. But you women want to just feel good for being losers. The church has failed you. These entities have destroyed black women. Clowns like Derek Jackson, pastors like TD Snakes, these feminists, these Christian feminist heifers, these female pastor feminist bitches, they have fucked your life up, crumpled out. How can I get $1? These fake pro-blacks, especially on social media, who pander to y'all, call y'all queens all day, but they ain't doing nothing to help your situation. Ain't doing nothing revolutionary. Has fucked you up, black woman. Yeah, black men, they don't give a fuck about black men. That's why you don't see black men participating in them in the conscious community. Like I don't fuck with the conscious community like I did in the past. All this Hyenocracy, all this hyena culture. Lizzo fucked you up badly too. Body positivity. Lizzo don't give a fuck about you. You see what Lizzo going through. She called women fat and all that stuff, but even though she had no room to talk. Y'all keep listening to the wrong. You keep listening to the wrong people, black women. That's why you keep failing. And your children are suffering because of. We are suffering as men because of you keep listening to the wrong people. You keep listening to these white bitches who are racist and don't give a fuck about you. Zaddy don't give a fuck about you. The other cave, the melanated non-black cave zaddy don't want to give a fuck about you. And so you just made yourself look bad for black women, especially FBA black women. Congratulations.
You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already set them, and you've broken everyone.
Oh
So,
my God.
Yep.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off.
And the thing about this, you can't make this shit up. And now this is why you got a lot of men going overseas. Men, but particularly black men, men of other races have always been going overseas. They always been passport bros. Now black men and been doing passport bros but never said nothing. Y'all been really loud about you being passport sisters, passport hoes. You're more like passport hoes, passport hyenas, right? Now that black men openly and started being loud about being a passport bro, now you women are losing your minds. Even though black men have done that and just never said nothing, now you got more black men more emboldened, more inspired to become passport bros because we're tired of you bitches. You American bitches, you Americanized bitches, you Western bitches. Y'all a disappointment. Y'all have nothing to offer but what's between your legs, and it's not even. And it's been, and every dude has had access to it, so it's nothing special. You're not a virgin. You don't have nothing to offer. You don't cook. You don't clean. Probably that's why a woman wouldn't want to invite you to her spot. I mean, it'd be one thing if she was living with parents, living with family, but you got to have this and that. Well, I have a reason, but you can't have a reason as a man. Not gonna get into that, but if she was staying with family, but the thing is, even if she had a roommate, but now you got these women who got these so-called alleged gay male roommates, even though they're straight men who want to smash. But you got these women who got female roommates and they're turning each other out. And it's a disaster when you got two women living together and they're getting into it. Dirty house. She got a messy house, man. Can you take her seriously, guys? Now I'm talking about guys who doing what they're supposed to do. Men who are in the righteous path. Men who are productive. Men who do the. I ain't talking about you pookies and rings. I ain't talking about you bums. I'm not talking about you abusers, you womanizers, you simps. Damn sure I ain't talking. You rapists. I ain't talking about you child abusers. I ain't talking about you molesters. I ain't talking about you guys. You degenerates. I ain't talking about you male degenerates. I'm talking about men who are about purpose, men of integrity, men who are building, problem solving, men who are about making moves and helping out their fellow men, and men who are in these facts and these truths, and the truth, educating these women, helping them get out their own way. Not like Hitch, but you know what I'm saying. Will Smith is a different topic. Will and Jada is a different topic. For too long, black women, y'all keep saying black women bashing is a problem. I'm not saying it isn't. There are a lot of this stuff is true though. You can call these guys coons, self-haters. They want to be with white women. Well, you can't say that if they're passport pros. Why? It's not like they just want to go to foreign white women, man. It's like they're going to non-Caucasian women. You know, when these guys are talking about going to Asian, but y'all pick and choose when you want to call them white. You want to pick and choose. You got men going to not talking about Jamaican because that's just. But I'm talking, Barbados. That's but it's got a lot of Western influence. But I'm talking about African countries, even countries out in the West Indies. But black countries, Latin America, certain parts of Latin America. But black countries of Africa and certain parts of Asia, where you see sisters, especially in the motherland. And these brothers are just, but now all of a sudden, now all of a sudden, now you want to start the African American West versus the Afro diaspora. Now you want to start a war of now you got the FBA versus the non-FBA wars now. Well, she's not really black culture. She's not really blackity black because see, this is what black people like to do. But see, black women, now you're dating an African woman, a woman who's from African or from the islands. Now all of a sudden you're still getting slammed as a black man. You're still even if you're part of that culture, like I am. My dad's from the islands, and his family's from the islands, but y'all still get slammed. I'm not selling out. But you be called a sellout if you deal with it. So if you deal with a non-FBA black woman, she has to be black female American. If you do that, you're still called a sellout. She can be darker, got the strong African features and stuff. You're still a sellout. Remember that whole debate years ago, like decades ago, like almost 15 years ago, they were talking about lacking a lek or something like that. But Sergeant Willie Pete, Captain So and Black talked about it a lot, but especially Sergeant Willie Pete. I didn't fuck with him, he a fucking coon to me. But remember them days? Basically that was more when my YouTube, when my YouTube career took off. That's when I started making my YouTube debut around that time. But now, see, or if you do with a black FBA black woman, now if it's not the stereotype, and she's feminine, cooperative, she got, especially when she's revolutionary. Black pride, all of a sudden she called a pygmy. Now all of a sudden, she's because she don't identify with the sister. You see how they do? This is why a lot of these men are just done, man. That's why I say black love at this point is on life support. It's damn near dead. And y'all could talk about it's feminism. Black women being in these colleges where they're indoctrinated. The silent generation not teaching them womanhood. And actually, that's rooted in black pride. Even if you parenting, but you got fathers who are in the home and they're too soft on their daughters. Now you do have the lack of fathers, but if you got fathers in the home and they're enabling bullshit and they're raising her to be all masculine and all this other shit, spoiling her rotten and just enabling her to be a toxic bitch because he wants to keep her single. Because he got issues with men and his manhood, and if he finds a guy for this, she finds a man who's better than him and accomplished more way more than he did back in the time he was young. Now all of a sudden there's a problem. It's just messed up, people. At this point, go where you appreciate black man. Go where you're celebrated and honored. I'm talking about you good brothers. I ain't talking about you trash, degenerate losers. Go where you're appreciated. Go where you're celebrated. Go where you're acknowledged. Go where they respect your humanity. And don't look back.